Hello. Oh, what? What is the hair doing? Hello. The hair is being very floof, is what the hair's doing. Bonjour. Comment ça va? How you doing? Faye. Hi, Bella. Hi, Mads. Slovenai. You were first. You were first. Yeah, you're actually first on all the platforms. Good effort. Marie, welcome back. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you. That's a good point. I am feeling a little better. I got these like stronger lozenges, which I had meant to take before the stream, but forgot. So I will do that in the break. hopefully my voice will hang out. Until then, I just need to remember to keep drinking. Saskia, hi, how are you doing today? Miguel, thank you for the sticker. Ian, hi. Hi. It's good to be back. Hi, Anko, how are you doing today? How's it going? How's your week? What is my hair doing? No idea. Somehow both incredibly poofy and incredibly flat all at the same time. What? Sure. You know, it's a thing. We're just leaving it. Hi Amanda. Good morning. Oh, good morning to you too. I hope you're doing okay. My hair looks good stopping, so thank you. Hi Kurt, how am I? I'm okay, thank you. My throat was pretty weak at the start of the week. You may have noticed, like Monday, Tuesday this week, my throat was struggling a little bit. And it was like, what would have been Tuesday night, kind of Wednesday morning. I was, starting to feel like it was on the verge of me losing my voice a little bit. So I just, I've been trying to look after it. Like getting these stronger lozenges hopefully will help. But also just trying to speak less. So we'll see how it handles today. Fingers crossed we're all good. Bang, you got to play Sims. Nice. How was it? Bella, it's been a fun week prepping for your holiday, getting your haircut later, so we'll have to hop off early. Oh no, that's more important, Bella, don't worry. Is this the trip to Florida? Am I remembering that correctly? Hi, Squanny. Hi, Bryony. Thank you for the follow, person whose name I can't see, with the dot. Squanny, you're okay. Today you do see more Chris Evans than Ian, but only because you just watched an interview by him. Fair enough. Okay, don't push it too much. I sound a bit better too, thank you. My voice, yeah, I mean, it's less sore than it was, but it just feels weak. I'm sure some of you will have had this before, like when you're ill and your throat, it feels like you're a good conversation away from having to stop talking for a while, you know? Well, I'm just going to put my fan on 1 second. There we go. Now I've got a nice fan on my feet. How's everybody's week been? I'm sorry for taking a couple of days away. Like, I know it was for health, and I know it was good for me to take the days off, but I'm still going to apologize because I like streaming for you all. I'm sorry for missing days. Hence why you shouldn't push too much. Yeah, well, thankfully, if today is a little too much, I then have the weekend to recoup a little bit. I also feel bad because it's like the week after next that I'm going on holiday, so the streams are pretty much going to be non-existent while I'm away, I suspect. Though I will be doing some tests for doing like distant streams and like laptop streams and phone streams and stuff, so I'll be doing all of that next week. So hopefully some of you will be around in the Discord for that nonsense. We'll see. Maybe just a little vlog situation for TikTok. Yeah, so like I'll be able to post you know, like stories to TikTok and whatever, but I was hoping to do kind of odd bits of streaming. As we've talked about, like making videos isn't really my thing. You could use this as an opportunity for ASMR, maybe. Mads, how has your week been at both 5 out of 10 and 6 out of 1? Please explain. Resting is important, especially if you're in... Yeah, I don't think it's an infection. my anticipation is that, like, so I was ill last week, right? My anticipation is that I kind of went back to trying to be normal too quickly at the start of this week, like trying to talk normally. Because yeah, I forget that I don't talk an awful lot outside of stream. So my voice takes the brunt of it, sadly. Oh, you meant 6 out of 10. Okay. You remember you finished your Sims build. Your Sims build is so cool. I'm very envious of your building skills. You got a new friend on Discord, so had to add +1. Oh, that's sweet, Mads. That's sweet. No, I'm definitely looking forward to regaining some stability, hopefully. Yeah, like not next week, but like when I get back from holiday. I don't think I have anything fixed for a while, so I should be able to kind of stable back out a little bit and get the routines going. Feuds, I will take the comparison, thank you. Knocks on wood. Sure. You're also going on vacation next week. Nice, Amanda. Where are you off to? Fingers crossed. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I have enjoyed you all being active and lovely to each other and stuff on the Discord, even while I've been feeling a little unwell and kind of away from it all. I appreciate you all. I appreciate how nice you are to each other and stuff. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that, like, I don't have to be there for it to be that way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's nice that you guys are just nice. Amanda, you're going to lie on the beach in Mexico and drink margaritas. That sounds like a good plan. Did I expect you to turn evil while you're away? Turn evil, turn. Fun fact, today is Severe Emmy Awareness Day. Is that a coincidence that it's also like International Cat Day? Yeah, Saskia, I remember once upon a time when I actually used Facebook, like having the was it a blue ribbon? Like a kind of faded blue ribbon? The kids play nice when dad is not around. No, I mean, what I mean is, like, I have been through the stream grind enough times previously to know that when you haven't found the right people for your community yet, that, like, if I step away, the server dies and that's it. Like, it's only active when I'm active, and that doesn't feel good for me, but I also think it doesn't feel good for other people in the community. So it's a really nice environment that you guys are just being nice and enjoying the environment even when I'm not there. Because yeah, it makes it feel like I'm part of the community rather than like it doesn't exist when I'm not there. Does that make sense? Which always feels a bit weird. Lionsgate is today. Is that okay? I don't know astrology stuff. All of what you're talking about makes no sense to me. I'm not following. Hi Skylar, how you doing today? Do I have any lozenges in here? No, okay. I may have to go grab a lozenge. You'll explain it to me later. Appreciate that. Do we just need a, like... We've already got a forum that's for people explaining memes to me, right? Do we need one that's just for explaining life to me? All the various parts of normal life that I've somehow completely missed. How has retrograde been for the astrology folks? Huh? You like my nails? Thank you, Anko. was wondering how long it would be before someone noticed. Oh, I've just noticed they've got a wholesome games sale on Steam. That's very dangerous. Very dangerous. So many cute games. Not me just adding a million things to my wish list. Oh yeah, nice nails. Thank you. Hey. I expect... Now, well, I mean, maybe collectively between you understand, Bella. How long is the live today? The lives are always 3 hours, if I can handle it from a health perspective. You're very preoccupied watching 90 Day Fiancé. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say that's a TV show. Sorry, I was just fixing the cat cam. You need a How to Life book. Thank you for the hydrate, Saskia. I would love sometime for someone to actually explain all of the astrology stuff, because I'm just really interested in like what it is, like why things are supposedly the way that they are. You know, like I don't have to believe in it to be interested. Like I'm similar with like religion stuff. I'm always really curious like why people think that certain things are the way that they are and stuff. Just things and people are fascinating. What did we decide that was? We looked up the word for it, right? Like, just wanting to learn more stuff. Looking at all these wholesome games just makes me want to get back to game dev. Eventually. Faye, go get your lozenge. Yeah, I really should. Amanda, it's really fascinating and it's been studied for thousands of years. Super interesting. Yeah, exactly. You only know your sign is a centaur, which is cool. Nice. Craving knowledge. I think I'm Gemini. That's about the extent of my knowledge. But yes, I'm going to very quickly run and grab a lozenge. I'll be right back. Hola. You're holding someone hostage for 90 days. Clearly. Like a normal person, Squanu. Like a normal person. So is centaur like the symbol? Or is centaur like the name? Like, I know there's like, what, Cancer and Sagittarius and Capricorn or something. You think you have a book in Norway that's just called Good Luck? Interesting. I'm a Gemini sun. What's the sun part mean? Time to get birth charts out later. What's a birth chart? I feel like I have no idea. Oh, I was talking with a friend about tarot the other day. I've got the deck of many things, the new one, for D&D, and I still haven't used it yet. But for anyone that hasn't seen it, it's real pretty, really pretty. Too much to explain on stream, sorry. Sun sign is commonly known as astro star sign. What does that mean? Tell me you're a millennial without telling me. Yeah, I have no clue about all the astrology stuff. I have friends. Wow, so rude, Faye. Sagittarius is the Centaur Archer. You're one too. Oh, nice, Bella. Big three, sun, moon, rising at the time of birth. Pardon? So what's everybody been up to for the past couple of days? Apart from just enjoying the break from me and my nonsense. But yeah, I'll have to show the deck of many things at some point. I suspect you astrology girlies might appreciate it. Just from a visual standpoint, if nothing else. I mean, obviously it's not like actual tarot, but he's close. Wow, see, you guys aren't even my friends. That's so rude. I need to know the time of day, hour you were born. And then according to the alignment of the stars, you... Okay, well, I have absolutely no idea what time I was born. I think fairly early in the morning. As in, like, you know, at 3 a.m. or whatever. Like, I think I was born in the night. Being deep in hyperfixation, so essentially you've gone crazy. Okay, but crazy for something interesting, at least? Amanda, you're a Pisces and all you know is you're a sensitive Sally. Aren't we all? Time to phone my mum. Do you need me to phone my mum to be like, what time was I born? Like, I need the second, the exact second. Do I have a work email for games companies to reach out to you? I do. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. It's on my other computer. Not sure. I can find out in a break. But yes, I do have a work email. Or the other way around. If, you know, you can just drop me a DM on here. That works. Very professional. I mean, I'm a silly streamer that plays Sims. Why would I have a work email? And like, the only reason I had a work email for other stuff was for like the game dev stuff. Like, in the nicest way possible, relatively speaking, I'm a very small streamer. Like, no one's reaching out to me for my stream stuff. And Ninny, you can listen to my music wherever you listen to music. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on like 50 something platforms. I slightly lost the plot with how many platforms. Yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I still need to make it all public on SoundCloud. I keep forgetting to do that. Sims Games Rock. Hi, I'm new. I'm Sam. Sorry, bad jokes. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You'll have a little character along the bottom of the screen you can customize if you'd like. The link in chat will explain how to do that. Maybe we just need to make a like astrology thread on the Discord and you can all explain everything to me. Hi Kenny, how's the throat feeling? It's a little sore, but honestly, it just feels really weak. I don't know if you can hear, like, I'm having a, like, what do you call them? Like an anti-inflammatory lozenge, but yeah, it just feels, it feels weak. Yeah. I need to watch how I'm talking today. I really don't want to lose my voice. But otherwise, okay. How are you doing today, Kenny? I make music. All of this, Squanu, all of this is my music. I've got like 2.5 hours of lo-fi released so far. 2 hours and 22 minutes of lo-fi released. I've got another album that I'm in the process of finishing up, of just mixed lo-fi. So all of these are like themed albums. And there's going to be one mixtape album, which is just all of the songs that didn't fit into other albums. And then I'll start making set piece albums again. But I also make non-lo-fi stuff, but the non-lo-fi stuff I will release under different names. Like, yeah, I'm not going to release metal under the Samly brand. I don't feel like it's the one. You hope I feel better soon. Thank you. Thank you, Kenny. And no, I didn't. This would be incredibly messy if I had done it. I make metal. I do. I make all sorts. I make metal. I make jazz. I make orchestral. I make EDM, industrial, drum and bass, dubstep, club, country, rap, hip hop, trap. You name it. I probably made some. Apart from opera. Never made opera. What's my program of choice? Ableton now. When I got into making music originally, it was Pro Tools for instrument-based music. So like rock and stuff, I would just record straight in on Pro Tools. And then all of the electronic music I made with Reason. And it was like 5 years ago, I made the jump to Ableton, and I so prefer Ableton now. You had no idea. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I sing and scream and play various instruments and stuff. But yeah, we only play lo-fi on the stream. I mean, I'm happy to show you some of the other stuff on stream, but the other stuff isn't released yet. It will be a big step releasing music. I had a whole conversation with some friends about what music I'd release, because I've had a few people just encouraging me to just release like all of my music. But okay, if you guys bought an album and back to back you had like screamo death metal and then R&B and then country and then I don't know, drum and bass, like back to back, just wildly different music, that would be weird, right? So if it was the same artist and it was like, well, this is a drum and bass album, this is a blues album, this is a death metal album, like that makes sense. Like doing an album in each style, but doing one album that is all of those styles, so it's just like random genres of songs, is that not just weird? In my mind, that's weird, which means in order for me to release music with me singing, I need to have an album's worth of music in that style, which is why I haven't released any. Am I a music producer for others or a solo artist? Currently a solo artist, but I would absolutely love to work with other people. I prefer working with other people. So if there's any singers, instrumentalists, producers, whatever, I would adore working with some other people. Oh, my voice isn't a mess from doing screamo. I haven't done screamo music in a while. You'd love to hear me rap. I'm not sure that you would, but one day, if I release any of my metal, you'll probably hear me rapping on that. Probably. But no, I appreciate the support, Faye, Bella. Listen, that's what shuffling your Spotify is like. Yeah, but it's different. Like, I mean, okay. From my perspective, if I sit down and listen to an album, you'd want to, like, it's an experience, right? It's like it's telling a story, or it's telling a journey, or it's capturing a certain part of someone's life. So if it's just random songs, does that not feel a bit odd? It's just like a collection of singles rather than an album. Small distinction, but do you know what I mean? Sims Games Rock, thank you for the follow. What would you like me to call you? Hi Doodoo, how you doing today? You would love to hear the jazz stuff. Well, I can probably show you one of the jazz songs fairly easily. Wait, what's the time? Okay, yeah, we've got ages. Yeah, the jazz stuff should be fairly easily. Easily? Oh, wow, I'm doing real good. I said the wrong word, and then also accidentally managed to search for sound rather than opening up SoundCloud. I'm that smooth. Hi Talitha, how you doing today? Hi Minish Maki, how you doing? Breaking 19, breaking 16. Samly diss track. I've got no one to be dissing. Unless I'm just dissing you guys. I think not. Jazz is great. It makes you a bee. What do you mean, Bella? You're dying to hear the metal stuff. I can show you some of the metal stuff. I can show you some of the instrumental metal. What was I playing? Jazz. Let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it relatively fast. If you need an idea of how problematic it is for me releasing other music, and like why my lo-fi was just easy enough to do separately, I have a folder that has like bits of songs, like song ideas. Some of them are almost finished, some of them are just like 10 seconds of an idea, but there are over 1,000 songs. Is not a joke, literally over 1,000 songs. So deciding what to do is a problem. Yeah, right. Trying to find the jazz stuff. I have a cat cam. I do. The cat currently is not here. I don't actually know where he is. Roaming. Miscellaneously roaming. No, I have never seen the Bee Movie. A Sims diss track. That would be fun, to be fair. That's like funk. Oh, I do not like SoundCloud. Right, I'm just gonna have to manually find the song. Who was it by? That's who it was by. Got a few different bounces. It's probably this one. Okay. You wanted some jazz? Oh, Minish Maki, thank you for the follow. What would you like me to call you? Sorry if this is really loud. Here you go, you wanted some jazz. Hey Azalea, how are you doing today? The main bee says, like, you like jazz? Mads, you heard rumors that one of the next Sims packs is going to be heavily music inspired. Interesting. It's quite laid back jazz, to be fair. Loki looked like Chris Evans, thank you. heard this before filing a complaint, sorry. I'll be playing Sims shortly. This is just the like intro section to my stream. Just having a bit of a chit chat right now. Some of you music people might enjoy the weird timings in this song. But yeah, it's pretty chill. There's not a lot to it. Yep, I'll do. SoundCloud blocking me from my own music. Never-endingly frustrating, that platform. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you Havok. Am I going to be able to show you Havok? Where is it? There's one. Oh yeah, the song that I made one of the metal songs on stream. That was funny. Why is it not? I can show you this one. This isn't the best example. Turn it down a little bit. There's a little clip of that one. I'm glad you're enjoying the vibe. I look like someone. Oh, I appreciate Nina. Good line. You like this one? Yeah. So this was all for a game. One of them's got a really cool like bit at the end, but I think the export is missing. I don't really have time to sort that. Might be able to I can play you an older version of it. So play the chorus. The riffage, I'm glad you like it. Lots of like nice 8-string guitar music. This has a cool synth line though. But this is all instrumental, right? Because it's designed as background for a game. You're playing a, like, I mean, it's fairly kind of cliche, like, superhuman, like, a superhuman demon slayer. It's not a particularly imaginative storyline, to be fair. Yeah, skip into it. Bit of a breakdown moment. Anyway, that's Havok. Gives you Dante's Inferno vibes. And it's very Doom, let's be honest. But this one is the opening of the game. So it's like you're in like a drop pod thing, and you're just kind of looking out over this kind of huge like science complex, like it's like a lab, like a big lab, and like big sections of it are on fire and blah blah blah. and then you drop out of the pod, and when the main riff kind of kicks in, is like you landing through the pod and you just get swarmed immediately. But the kind of sound in the background is because the alarm is on. Yeah, because it's like it's been overrun and blah 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 blah. You can hear the alarm in the background of the song. But yeah, so the game starts with you landing through a ceiling to immediately into a big fight. It was cool. Yeah, yes, I'm also a game dev. That's Havok. That's enough non-chill for today. I can go back to the chill vibes. You'd appreciate the little teaser. Used to play guitar as well, but then work happened. Yeah, it happens. It was for a game that I was building a while ago that was like kind of visually like old Doom, but functionally like new Doom, I guess. Yeah, it was cool. What am I planning on working on Sims today? You think I plan ahead, Kenny? Yeah, Faye and I had a conversation about this. English has so many phrases where if you say the full phrase, like the meaning is the opposite. Jack of all trades being a particularly famous one. You're also a game dev, only a 3D artist though. Perfect, that's exactly what I need, because I cannot do 3D art for the life of me. I can do all the other aspects of game dev, I just can't do 3D art. I can do the level design with the 3D art, I can do the animation with the 3D art, I can like texture 3D art, blah 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 blah. I can't do modeling. Yeah. That's why all my stuff is 2D. That's why most of my stuff is 2D. But yeah, that was Havok. That was background music. I have an instrumental death metal band. Oh, we talked about this because all of my music used to be part of stories, right? Because it's all virtual artists. Apart from the game music, it was all virtual artists. And in the school story where it's like the two competing schools, the very first one was the all-girl death metal band, which was then followed by like two competing metalcore bands, very like mid-noughties metal, which was really cool. I liked those bands. But that was also surrounded with like some kind of pop rock. There was a bunch of emo bands, one of which I was the vocalist in. Yeah, a lot of the bands back then, they kind of like, I never ended up finishing the music because I needed other vocalists. Like, I can only be the vocal artist for so many fake bands before I just end up sounding the same. Like, I can do some voices, but you know, you can only change your voice so much, and it not sound ridiculous. So one day I'd like to finish them if I can find vocalists. Should be cool. Like the K-pop band or the K-pop inspired band. Yeah, that would have been cool. That one, I was really sad when that song fell through. You can sing a mean show tune. I can work with that. Yeah, one day I'll release more music. I suspect if I release any music with me singing, it will either be like, how does it end up getting described these days? Like, dark ballads. I like R&B. Think like Joji, right? Or it will be kind of bluesy rock, I don't know. I guess like Black Keys, Royal Blood, maybe a bit of Arctic Monkeys. like AM era Arctic Monkeys, that sort of stuff. One day. Just make a band like Alvin and the Chipmunks. No, I'm good. At Lover, your big sister is an amazing singer. Nice. Also, welcome to the stream. What would you like me to call you? You'll have a little character on the screen you can customize if you'd like. You do have a choice for one with singing to be released. You do have a choice for one. Oh, as in like a preference for song. I'm with you now. I'm with you. I got there eventually. Thank you for the follow, someone whose name I can't read. So like a little tree? Like a snowflake or something? Thank you for the follow. Sentence was awfully structured. Oh, don't worry. My brain is awfully structured. Awfully structured. She auditioned for a part in a national US choir. Nice. That's awesome. Yes. I can't sing. I enjoy singing. No, let me rephrase that. Anyone can sing. I can't sing well. People who hear me may disagree. They may like how I sound, but I know that technically I cannot sing well. I had one vocal lesson and was immediately made aware of how much I can't actually sing properly. I also, you know, obviously being quite a music-y person, grew up around a lot of people who actually know music. So I know that I can't sing well. Again, no. So this is what I mean. You can like how I sing. So like, you can like how I play guitar. You can like all those songs that I was playing. That's fine. I'm not going to take that away from you. Like, if you like my stuff, thank you very much. That's very kind. I also know that I can't play guitar well. I know that I am an awful producer. I know that I don't technically sing well. It's not going to stop me from making music and enjoying myself, though. Minish Mackie, thank you for the follow. Also, did you ever say what you'd like me to call you? I feel like I got myself distracted with the music. You did. You said Mackie. I'm really sorry. Hi, Mackie. Great quality. Thank you. You said you were wondering where the other chat messages were from. Well done for hopping across. Gracie Abrams is technically terrible, but she sells out shows. Yeah, this is what I mean. So like, I feel comfortable saying that I'm not good at something when I know that technically I'm not good, but that's not going to necessarily stop me doing it, if that makes sense. Art is subjective. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, it's like, okay, a good example, like Call of Duty, Overwatch, League of Legends. I am technically not good at any of those games. It's not going to stop me playing them. I still enjoy playing them. I'm the same with the music. I really don't need to be good to enjoy the process. Oh, don't... Honey, don't start on trying to tell me that the lo-fi is well produced. I have multiple times made pretty much an entire album's worth of lo-fi in a day, so you cannot tell me that they are well produced. It is music that is often made a song start to finish in an hour. I was just in the mood for having a mess around. I had a mess around. That's it. I never come back to it again. Technically not good music. It's still nice to listen to. But you listen to any of the stuff that's on, say, Lo-Fi Girl, right? The overwhelming majority of that is technically very well produced. Very well produced. I am getting better. There's some of the stuff that I've made more recently. Like I'm learning the little things that I was messing up before. But again, like how much it actually matters. I had a whole conversation with this with a friend who also makes music about how quality doesn't make a song. Caliver, thank you for the follow. So Beatles are a really good example. The Beatles quality of their playing, like how well they played the instruments, how well they sang, how well it was recorded, how well it was mixed, like particularly early on, really bad. Just across the board, really bad. But the songs are catchy, so it doesn't matter, you know? Faye, pro tip, don't fall into furniture. Why? Why are you running into furniture? That's not good. Wear shoes in the house, safety first. You're fine. You better be, Faye. I'll come and find you and kick you. The nightstand attacked you, you swear. Definitely believe you. Okay. Where's my doodad? Okay, so for those who are new here, I take now a 5-minute break every hour to refill my drink if I need to and have a stretch. You should also hydrate and have a stretch. When I come back in 5 minutes, we will play some Sims. I hope you'll hydrate. I hope you'll stretch. I will see you in 5 minutes. Be right back. Right on time. Right on time. What I did do, though, is forget to open Sims. We'll do that now. Did everybody stretch? Did everybody hydrate? I hope you did. You did not. Tut tut. Wow. Disappointed. Disappointed in you guys. Come on. You've got to look after yourselves, right? You've got to look after yourselves. Hi, Warrior Cat. How you doing? What am I going to do? Come and kick you? Exactly. Exactly. I do it out of love. Gotta look after yourselves. If you guys aren't going to stretch, I'll just kick you off your seats. Force you to stretch. That's how friendship works, right? Not angry or just disappointed. I want you to spend the next 2 days recovering from stretching. But I mean, stretching can just be changing position, you know? It doesn't have to be, you know, going and doing an hour of yoga or whatever. I said the bad word. What word did I say? You stretched your guys. Oh, my monitor is turning itself on and off. Always fun. You only hydrated. You had foot surgery earlier this week, so no movement for you. Yeah, I mean, sometimes just adjusting position is enough. It's all too easy when you're at a computer, when you're on your phone, to just like sit awkwardly in the same position for long periods of time, which is not good for you. It's not good for you. Nice glasses. Thank you, Gabs. They're just cheap glasses. Just cheap glasses. Not like my old ones, which were unnecessarily expensive. Yoga? You've been doing splits every break. Bella, in 5 days, you will be doing 20,000 steps a day. That is so many steps. So many steps. Have you tried doing fewer steps? That might be a good idea. Anybody got any exciting plans for the weekend? Splits? I thought we were doing backflips. 100% Saskia. A girl's gotta get her worth out of a theme park. Yeah, this is true. Why don't you... Okay, no, let me rephrase that. Have you considered using a wheelchair? I remember... In fact, I think it was the previous, as in the most recent time that I went to a theme park, which admittedly was probably like 10 years ago. Admittedly, I got strange looks, but you know, we do what we have to. Is I used the wheelchair to go from ride to ride, and then just, you know, got up and walked onto the ride. But not walking from ride to ride really helped me, at least. Oh, that was Alton Towers. That was Alton Towers, and I learned something about myself that day. That all the crazy roller coasters were absolutely fine, but Rita really messed my ME up. Specifically Rita. I don't know why the like sudden acceleration is a thing, but oh my goodness, that really took it out of me, like so much more than anything else. Yeah, still don't understand that, but you know, can I do a Sims house tour? Sure. Oh, on TikTok? Yeah, so I've had this requested a few times now. I really should. It's a bunch of extra hassle because someone would have to push you since your arms aren't strong enough to push yourself. Yeah, often the parks themselves will have electric or motorized ones that you can either get for free if you are, you know, like, you can prove that you need them. Or they have ones you can rent. I don't know where you're going as to if that is the case, but sometimes it's worth looking into. particularly if you know in advance. So if you ring them up and say, is this something that you have? Is this something that I would be able to use over X and X dates? Some places are very good at helping with that, at catering to that. Mackie, you've got no plans for this weekend. You'll be at Gamescom the week after. Nice. Gamescom where? You have your cane. Well, if that works for you. You don't currently have the right diagnosis to get a motorized one for free. They're pretty strict with their accessibility. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Gamescom with an M. What's it short for? I presumed it was con as in like convention. Is in Cologne, Germany. Interesting. Where's Cologne? I feel like I should know. My celebrity lookalike would probably be Chris Evans. Thank you, Gabs. Did I make this house? I did. I mean, I'm making this house. Also, do we want to do the kitchen rework? Because it feels like we might be living here for a minute still. You know, I'm just going to make the decision. I feel like having a bit of a play with the kitchen. Just going to... In fact, I'm going to go into play mode. I'm going to turn all the lights on. And then we're going to go into build mode. Okay, because I bought a... Went into build mode, immediately came out of build mode. Pressing the wrong buttons. Yeah, because I bought... a new pack because I thought it would be really nice to do up the kitchen and then forgot to actually use it. But I don't remember what it was called. Kitchen clutter. No, everyday clutter. Country kitchen. That's the one. Excuse me. West, almost Netherlands border-ish. Interesting. So presumably relatively easy to get access to. So what's Gamescom about? What is there? What's there to do? Mackie, you should visit again, especially during the convention. There's so much fun, so many events to visit. Interesting. It was called Gamescom before it moved to Cologne, and the new people holding the convention didn't get name rights, so they had to slightly change it. That is fun. Honey, genuinely asking, has it ever not rained in your game? You feel like it's always raining regardless of the seasons? It rains at some point, most streams. It does depend on what time of year, and also what world we're in, I have noticed. Some of the worlds are much more prone to the seasons than others. Just a bit cozy. This isn't a dating site. I appreciate you asking, but yeah, it's not the vibe here, but thank you. Am I doing a storyline? Yep, we're 6 months into, almost 7 months into the same Legacy playthrough. Vibe with Devon. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Faye, it showcases upcoming games. There's a cosplay village and vendors. That does sound fun. Well, you got to get your haircut. No worries. Enjoy. I hope it's as relaxing as it can be. And I hope the haircut is everything you dream it will be. Everything. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. As poorly as I am saying it. Okay, so I'm just doing these side by side just to actually see a comparison. What colors have we got in the rest of the kitchen? So, I mean, we could try and match this dark blue. Or maybe a, like, slightly darker cyan. Potentially. Gamescom trip next year. When is it? Okay, so there isn't really a, like, the same color. That's kind of the closest, right? But we do have this blue, which slightly better matches the curtains. And then obviously we've got these like country charm cabinets. What do we think? Do we like the ones that we have? Or do we want to swap to these other ones? I'm kind of feeling like maybe what we have already is fine, to be honest. Maybe we just don't mess with this? Do the curtains match the counter? That's a new way of wording that. You're not going to say anything about the cabinets. I think, honestly, I think we stick for now. I think we stick with what we've got. This just gives us some new stuff to play with in a different build. It's fine by me. I'm in no rush to use stuff. And yeah, we don't know what our, like, what the living situation is going to be with all of these Sims for any great length of time. Ask to go potty, ask to go potty. Let's just look after the doggos. One of the new shelves next to the door frame, though. I mean, the new shelves are quite large, no? So how would we fit it? Is that what you meant, Saskia? Because yeah, I mean it's huge. It's a nice idea, but it's huge. Also, I'm excited to show you guys the new like kitty collector art stuff that I've been drawing. I'll probably do some Discord streams of that next week at various points. Would be lovely if it fit above the door frame. It would. I was thinking that. That's why I was like hovering it up there. Josephina, hi. How are you doing today? That was an interesting little animation. Where I've forgotten the dog's names. Basil and Dill. There he is. There's Basil. Okay, so no, we've got no way of like actually telling what's wrong with them. Offer friendship. Give a treat. Oh, it's so cute. I'd love a dog like this. Hi, little buddy. Dill is a glutton pet. Gluttons like to eat a lot, very messily. That sounds like me. Apparently, I am a glutton pet. Right, how do we control this camera again? Okay, there we go. Maybe the other side of the room. We go up a floor, free camera, down a floor. So for those who are unaware what I'm doing, during my break screen where we have those little screenshots with little tidbits about the story, I am now trying to take a new screenshot for the break screen. Like I'm trying to do at least one per stream. And they will get added vaguely regularly is about the extent of it. I will get into a good routine of probably adding them each week or something. The hovering, the train of thought. What do you mean, Saskia? Faye, you feel like you had the forbidden food at least 4 times this week, and you're like, you want pizza? I mean, just go out for pizza, right? Always go out for pizza. You could stay in for pizza. Go out for pizza. I'm a messy eater. You literally had garlic dip in your hair. Good job. To be fair, for me, like, my hair's not quite long enough that I'm constantly getting food in my hair, but I have fully got to the point where my beard, like when your beard is a certain length, you can't feel stuff on it because there's like padding, right? So I will spill stuff on my beard and just not notice. Josephina, thank you for the follow. How you doing today? Thank you for the sticker. Okay, so the dogs are still unhappy, but I don't know why. We'll just do miscellaneous things. Oh, look at the little spiky collar. That's cute. I like that. You might order some. Maybe we just need to make it a thing, like community forbidden food. Forbidden Food Friday. Ah, wait. I could always make forbidden food today. Do I have enough flour? Maybe? Might. Forbidden Food Friday. Wait, we are Friday today, right? Have I just skipped today? Yeah, we are Friday today. Nice to find a snack in the beard. Grocery stores exist. I know. But like, for making pizza, you really want to use like strong flour, like bread flour, and our little shops tend not to have them, not to have it. Or if they do, it's tiny bags and they're really expensive. So it means you actually have to go to like a proper grocery store, like a full-sized one, usually. Which means driving. Is Tide Pod pizza is the forbidden food, Mads. Because as soon as someone mentions it, all anyone can think about is having it. Hi Latora, how you doing today? What's my favorite pack? For what? For playing, for building, for simming. I look like Chris Evans, thank you. Always appreciate the Chris Evans comparisons. So is anyone sensing any goals in The Sims right now? Because I feel like really Percy's just kind of there. Like he's looking after the dogs. He's kind of looking after the house. He's kind of vaguely paying attention to Sage, kind of. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we don't have any obvious story goals right now. Oops. Like, is there anything they might want to do with the house? Like an expansion? Maybe they're feeling like it's time to move. Maybe he's feeling like a new hobby. Like I'm just saying things, trying to find inspiration, but I'm feeling like the game's not really pushing us to anything. I mean, they're engaged, but they still haven't got married. So maybe we could look for that. He was complaining that he wasn't spending enough time with Megan, so maybe that's what we need to focus on. Have I had horses? Yeah. When we lived in the mansion, in the castle, we had horses. The same horse has died 30 times now. You feel like just paying other people to make pizza. Fair enough. But the bigger shops, maybe. Yeah, you'd also need toppings. I mean, the little shops will do toppings. Yeah. What hobbies and stuff have you not done? On this, quite a few. Yeah, we've not actually explored a whole bunch. Latora, you're exhausted. It's been a very full-on week, but you're working all weekend. Oh no, you get a break on Monday. Well, that's something. In general, I'd say in general, I think the horse riding pack for two reasons. One, because it's been my favorite to build with, and two, because our legacy family basically lives there. Like all of the major builds that we've had, apart from this one, have been in Chestnut Ridge, which is the world from the horse riding pack. So I'd say that one. But we also wouldn't have been able to play the way that we play without For Rent. So maybe that. Also, it feels like he might quite like writing, but that, I mean, I guess that kind of encroaches on her thing, because like her whole thing is writing. Waking her up seems cruel. He's just going to go and craft some furniture. Craft another wooden throne, why not? Could I give a really short overview of the characters? Sure. So our main character currently is Percy. This is Percy. He was a naturopath, which is the job that came with the fairy pack. So this is his home office at the back. He has recently retired so that he can look after the house and look after the kids and look after the dogs, to give his partner an opportunity to explore her job more. She wants to be a writer. This is Sage. This is their son, who will be our next main character, all being well. We don't know a lot about him right now. He seems fairly gentle. He's quite active. He likes animals. That's about all we know so far. Again, just a random generated character. We'll learn more about him as the game progresses. We've got 2 dogs who are here, which are Basil and Dill. We only got those in the previous stream. Still learning about them. And then we've got Megan, who is the partner, who is asleep, who currently wants to be a writer. Javon followed, thank you. Flo and Riley, thank you all for the follows. Can I show the house at every level? Sure, we can do a quick house tour. Percy sounds like a great guy. Yeah. He's very like, yeah, he's like astrology girl, right? But as a guy. So this is the house from the outside. It's not the most interesting house, but it's interesting enough. So they're quite an eco family, hence the solar panels and the plants and stuff. So that's the house. One sec, I'll tell you what, I'll go into build mode. Put us into the daytime so you can see it properly. So this top floor is fake and is just so that we can have these sun windows. And then the top floor you can see is this kind of balcony floor here. And so let me just... Okay, cool. So this is like the workspace, the kind of parents' working space. And then we've got the master bedroom and an ensuite. And then on the ground floor, we've got this living room come dining room. It's all kind of very hodgepodge, very lived in, intentionally not tidy. And then, yeah, we've got this nice little country kitchen, kind of looking out over the decking and the garden area. At the back, we've got his home office, which I've just realized a bunch of the wall decor has vanished. That's fun. Interesting. I wonder when that happened. Yep. And then we've got the butler's room. I'll just turn the walls down. Got the butler's room here. We've got his little workshop, kind of garage at the back. We've got this little bathroom tucked in behind the kitchen. Then we've got this stairwell that goes down to the kids' living room. And then we've got 2 kids' bedrooms, kind of a young kid's bedroom and a slightly older kid's bedroom, a utility room, and a bathroom. And that is it. That is the house. It's not particularly imaginative, but I quite like it. It's cute. Such cute names. Yeah, we are now trying to pick themed names for each generation. So this generation is all like herbs. So it's sage and basil and dill. The previous generation was all fruit. So it was like persimmon, clementine, durian. I forget the others. Like one of the dogs was called Ginger. That sort of thing. Oh, whoa. It's Rachie. Hi. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I misread that so badly. Dandelion, hi. How you doing? Pretty Toes, thank you for the follow. Yes, I built this. What type of legacy are you playing? It's my own custom rule set, Irene. We're coming up for 7 months on the same legacy. Sims Collective and Miwo, thank you for the follows. How you two doing today? Yes, ginger is not a fruit, but at least vaguely along the same line. Okay, I'm going to wake him up so that he can come and spend some time with Megan, who is always in her underwear. My voice is soothing. Thank you. Ask to cuddle. Sure, that's cute. I look like a mix of Jack and Pewds. Still don't get the Jack comparison, but thank you. You're enjoying my life. Thank you. Hello from Manila. Hi. You're so bad at building. Oh, I'm sure you're great. You want the rules so you can play too. Well, the important ones are no mods, no cheats, no CC. And basically play the game as it's suggesting that you play. So if the Sims are like, oh, this is a really cute moment. I'm just going to take a screenshot. If the game is like, your Sim likes rock music, just click yes. If the Sims are like, you know, they're not enjoying a particular hobby, then don't do that. Try and go where the Sims pushes you to go. And main character wise, you play as the oldest sibling, the oldest child, sorry. So if you have 7 kids, you play as the oldest one as soon as they become young adult, and you only play as that one person. So we're not playing as the kids, we're not playing as the wife, just the main character. And when Sage, their son, becomes a young adult, the day that he becomes a young adult, he becomes the main character, and he is the only person we play from that point forwards. And yeah, just let the game push you where you want it to go. If you get really rich, grand. If you really struggle for money, just roll with it. Don't just fall into habits like, oh, painting's painting's really easy money, I'll just do some painting. Like, does your Sim like painting? No. Why are you painting?
Hydrate.
Oh, thank you, Faye. Hydrate. Thank you. Yep, this build is in the gallery. I have a calm voice. Thank you, Dandelion, and thank you for the follow. How come you have kept the dogs? What do you mean? Oh, I was going to take a screenshot. I forgot. Oh, that would have been a cute moment to have taken the screenshot. Oh, there we go. I think I got it this time. Okay, so full camera, upper floor, free camera, down the floor. Swapping between the different camera modes is always very disconcerting. Yeah, I thought this would make for a good screenshot. I'm not so convinced. I'll take one anyway. Just in case. Okay. It was from Saskia. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Saskia. Ginger is your favorite fruit. I really like ginger. But yeah, I need to rework all my commands on Twitch. They're all a bit messed up right now. You're also playing Sims. Nice. Starry? Is that your name? I'm unsure. Oh, that's a name. Thank you for the follow. I'm guessing it's Dia Villa, etc. Please correct me if I'm wrong and do tell me how to say your name. But yeah, I do have my own custom rules. I am working on getting fully written versions of it all. Plan wedding event. Sure, it came up. Marie? Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I messed that up. Oh, wait, is this gonna... Oh, this is literally going straight to a wedding event. Or, I guess we're doing this. Bride or groom, 2 required. Okay. Invite Sims. I guess we're doing the wedding at 6:30 a.m. The repeat names are getting out of hand. Okay, so obviously the siblings need to come. Children, butler. I don't remember who else they got along with. 8-bit cactus, thank you for the follow. Oh no, I wasn't anticipating the wedding being right now. I mean, unless I can set a time. Like, I had thought it would be nice to have designed a pretty section in the garden for doing the wedding and stuff. Maybe we should cancel this and go and build a pretty section of the garden first. Do you think? Do you think we build a nice little wedding section of the garden? Or do you think we just roll with the gameplay? I mean, I guess according to the rules, it came up. I should just go with this, right? There's no, like, family members we've avoided here. I don't think so. An arch. It's called an arch. I think so. Lunar Moon, good evening. You're late. You were doing taxes. Oh, fun. Cancel it. You only get married once usually. Okay, we'll cancel it and let's go build a cute garden thing. I also didn't realize what option I was clicking. I didn't realize that it immediately went into the wedding thing. Okay, so let's have a look for an arch. We'll start with that. How are you doing, Lunar Moon? How were the taxes treating you? That's a weird question. Oh, my chat wasn't scrolling. No. Oh my goodness, I've missed so much chat. I'm sorry, TikTok. My chat stopped scrolling. Hi, Jean. Emily, I don't play with mods. No mods, no cheats, no CC. Ari, Orvan, Ben, Zafriel, Tria. Thank you all for the follows. I'm so sorry I missed all of this. I don't know why it stopped scrolling. Yeah, no mods, no cheats, no CC. Cuddling is just an option, apparently. I don't know if it's tied to a pack. Am I on YouTube? I am. I'm just Samly there. You think it's from the romance pack? Is that Lovestruck, maybe? Irene, you remember me playing in a kind of manor style home, an English manor? Yep, same legacy. That was generations, something like generations 3 through 6, and then 8 and 9, I think. Hazel Dot, hi. Alphen, how am I pronouncing your name? You're going to follow me? Thank you. Keep making videos about The Sims 4. Yeah, I don't really do videos. I do live streams. Unless there are particular things you guys request. Live streams are really my thing for the interaction, you know. Matthew and Rebecca, thank you for the follows. Have I got all of the packs? Not yet. Slowly getting there, but not yet. Keck, not even the move object sheet. Not even. No sheets at all. Riley, you think they added it when the pack came out? Thank you. Desi Rose, thank you for the follow. Marie, you're going to have to go. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Probably see you in the Discord at some point. Lulu, thank you for the follow. Okay, there you go. I'm caught up again. I think my chat is once again auto-scrolling. Sorry that I missed so many messages. It's very frustrating when it does that. Mads, you have a wedding venue in the gallery. Oh, that's really cute. But I'm going to build something. Thank you. Yes, we've only used cheats to fix problems. So when Sims got stuck, when 100,000 simoleons vanished once, Those sorts of circumstances. Okay, what arch do we want? I'm just looking at the ones that are vaguely kind of country. The balloon arch just makes me think of Brooklyn Nine-Nine with the vindication. Man, I shouldn't have done that with a sore throat. Excuse me. I feel like one of these three, I think, fits the aesthetic here. I think either this brown or maybe the white to kind of go with the birch tree in the background. It might not be birch. Ash or something. You're making lasagna. Nice. How's my throat feeling? Weak, Lunar Moon. I still feel like I could go from it being a bit rough to losing my voice quite quickly. So I'm trying to keep hydrated, and I've been taking lozenges and stuff. We'll see how it goes. Lavinia, you're quite sure you showed up on your For You page, or you're not sure because you play Palia. Nice. I played a tiny bit of Palia. I think the person that I was playing it with at the time didn't really like the vibe of the game. So it'd be interesting to go back and play it myself sometime to kind of sit with it for a minute and see how it actually is. What are we thinking about these arches? I feel like maybe a woody colored arch matches their aesthetic more. You'll be right back. No worries, Riley. How to manage when the people got stuck. There's a cheat that lets you reset sims. That's what we use. That's what fixed it for us. Lunar Moon, you like the rounded one. Faye, you like the one on the left. Irene also likes the one on the left. Okay. Azalea likes the one on the left. So you've all said the same one, so we're going for this one. Okay, so my thinking is maybe to have the arch like here. I was going to say here, and then to have the chairs like here, so we don't have to move the gazebo thing. But we could move it here, so we've got a bit more space, or likewise, we could put it at this end somewhere. I mean, that gives you an existing backdrop. Mackie, fun fact, the company you used to work at has worked on Palia assets. Oh, that's really cool. So do you work for a games company? That's awesome, Mackie. Was it you that was saying you do the 3D modeling? That's a nice background. Yeah, I mean, but if we put it somewhere else, Saskia, we could build a background for it, right? Ponchanek? Probably mispronouncing that. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so we could do that, because then we don't need to mess with really anything too much. And then we could try and build like a kind of cliche, you know, chair setup here. We just can't really make an aisle, which is what I was hoping for. I mean, I guess you could just do like 2 and 1. Maybe. I mean, we could also just fudge it and put the chairs slightly closer together. I guess that would also help it look a little bit less, like, rigid. Unnaturally tidy. You're currently working for a small indie German company on a Metroidvania. Ooh, that's exciting. That's very cool. How did you end up in that? Is that like what you always wanted to do? Is that a big enough gap? Am I leaving a big enough gap? Also, how many rows do we want? 3 maybe? How many would that be? That'll be 12 seats. That feels like enough. I mean, that's not everybody, but since when does everybody actually sit down on Sims? Sorry, I got what you meant, Mackie, don't worry. Well then, different spot and off to world nature building we go. What do you mean world nature building? Can you actually mess with the world in Sims? I didn't know you could do that. I just presumed that like the world as it comes is it? That seems like vaguely lined up. That'll do, right? Brad Yaps, thank you for the follow. How you doing today? PewDiePie, hi. I could have done one-on-one, but I think this works enough, right? Hopefully the puddle doesn't stick around. What do we want to do? I wonder what if we just search wedding. I wonder what comes up. The arches, and that's it. I feel like we could get rid of this grass because it's very feasible that they would have just dug up the grass or like trimmed the grass, right? Mackie, you're mostly self-taught, but you studied game arts at uni for 4 years. Nice. You assumed Sims 4 has such options. I don't know. I mean, I know Sims 3 does. I don't know if Sims 4 does. User, not a dating site, but I appreciate the questions. Dandelion, what are you saying yes to, Dandelion? Sophia, thank you. I'm trying to make it cute. It definitely feels like it needs some decorative stuff. But what and where is the question? I'm not sure what I'm picturing right now. Like it needs something else. But what is the question? A little psay. Exactly. Insert jazz hands, exactly. What and where? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think right. So I'm not getting rid of the grass. I'm just moving it over here because like after the wedding we can move it back. But just for the time being, I'm just moving that out of the way. Oh, you know what we could do though? Like it's not unreasonable that there would have been some around here. I'm trying to make sure that we don't, you know, bend the rules too much for this. But it would also be nice to, you know, make it decently screenshot worthy. You know, you want it to be cute when we take the screenshot. That seems okay. What could we do? We could do like tables with flowers. I feel like there needs to be flowers. And like some kind of lights, right? have a look at the outdoor lights. Flower aisle. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. Do I have wedding stories? No, I don't think so. Is that a pack that I should maybe get? Maybe we should take a brief break from building this and buy wedding stories. My wedding. Oh, wait a minute. Is wedding stories the one that creates issues? I vaguely remember being warned about one of the packs like permanently messing something up. Honey, yes. So, okay. So throwing this out to those of you who have the pack and know what the issues are, should I get it for doing cute wedding stuff, or should I just avoid it? It's mildly broken, but only for weddings. Well, as long as, you know, they actually get married. Like, I'm not fussed about doing the event well and like scoring highly and blah, blah, blah. Nothing too free. Oh, also, yeah, people have been saying that For Rent has problems for a while, but I've not had issues. Zayla, wedding stories is kind of buggy. The world and the items are good, but the actual wedding gameplay, yeah, so I don't mind the gameplay so much. White woman Insta, yeah. wait until you guys, because I'm gonna like finish sorting my room out and make sure I take some pictures of it before I move. But yeah, wait until you see how how Insta girl my room is. You've not had any issues, blah blah blah. Okay, so do you think I should get the pack then? Because presumably it'll be one of the ones that's on sale right now. Some lights, plants, and clutter. Yep, exactly what I'm thinking, Sophia. Irene says I should get it. It can be a little glitchy if it's a big wedding. Thanks for the heads up. Hi, you day. Sims Collective says they've never had a problem with it. None of the Sims actually adhere to the commands. Very instant. Oh no, my room is like white, like all white, and plants and fairy lights and like black and white pictures of plants. In fact, I think I've got a jigsaw of plants that's pink, and then you know, bookshelves full of. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the books are now in here, but very 2015 Tumblr. You'd say get it. It's definitely worth it. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save and exit here. I'm going to quickly go and have a bit of a stretch for my break first, and take another lozenge, I think. And then as soon as I come back from the break, I will chat with you all while I buy and download it. It should take 2 seconds to download. My internet's pretty snappy. I just want to quickly see if it is on sale before I head off, just because I'm curious. The easiest way is just going to be to search, right? Wedding. It is on sale. Perfect. Cool. Lovely people of the interwebs. For those who are new here, I take a 5-minute break every hour to refill my drinks if needed and have a stretch. You should also hydrate and have a stretch. We should probably change it from having a stretch. You should move a little bit. Try not to just be sat in the same position the whole time, because it's not good for you. But yes, I will be back in 5 minutes. See you all soon. Be right back. Hello. Did you hear musical theatre? I don't know. Did you? How's everybody doing? Did you guys have a nice party while I was away? Do you remember I made the dancing Tibbs? I should add that as an animated emote. Why did I not think of that? You have returned already? How fast was the haircut? My haircuts take longer than that. Hi, Faye. Lunamoon, you would like a new title. You would like a new title of Hype Man. Sure. I don't have a huge amount in the way of like that kind of hype music. It'd be fun to make some more. At some point I will do some streams in the Discord of making music, but yeah, because of my setup, it's not quite as straightforward as you would hope it would be to do that. Yeah, without like there being a kind of feedback loops, but I have done it before, so I will be able to get it set up. We'll just need to do it a little. Yeah, I'll need to plan a little in advance. Latora, you want these cute little dancing things? They are sub ones, aren't they? I think the dancing Arthur is a sub one. Yeah. Irene, you got a new drink ready for a wedding. Nice. Okay, so I think, oh goodness, Wedding Stories adds a lot of items. Q on wedding chairs. Okay, so we might have to redo some of this. Also, can someone remind me in the Discord after the stream to add Wedding Stories to my pack list? That would be helpful. How can your hair take that long? It's so short. How does your hair happen so fast? Your aunt does it at home for you. Oh, okay. You were going to remind me on here. The quality of my camera is amazing. Thank you. Welcome to Sims. There we go. Welcome to The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories. Prep for the big day. Popping the question is just the beginning of your Sims wedding experience. Once they've said yes, the excitement and nerves set in. There's so much to plan. Bring your vision to life. Get into the details of upcoming nuptials as Sims select their wedding day attire and everything else they'll need for the big moment. Menu, decor, schedule, venue, all of it. Tie the knot. When it's finally time, feel the love and live out every fantasy. Exchange vows, rings, and kisses at the altar before the real celebration starts. Kick it off by serving tea for the family or head right to the reception. Let's have a look at the pictures. Very cute and pink. Nice. So new food stalls by the looks of it. Interesting. Okay, kind of classic wedding venue stuff. Oh, nice. I appreciate the kind of dramatic style contrast between the two. It's cute. Let's hop right in. How do you change your peep to a girl? So the peeps are... Faye immediately jumping in. The peeps are gender neutral currently. There will be 2 body types in the update whenever that happens. Luna Moon, you're in a weird high mood after several days of bad mental health. I'm glad you're feeling well. Yeah, Bella, I get you. I remember having haircuts that took like 2 hours and just being stressed the whole time. Well, Bella, that's what I thought. I thought this was a really broken pack, but people who've been playing with it are like, oh, it's fine. You're going to need to hear schedule again. Sorry, the British. Do you need me to pronounce it the American way? Schedule. Okay, so... Okay, so we can't just like clear up the mud. Let's go back into build mode. You mean the right way? Even just half an hour you were shaking because you can't sit still with someone touching you. Yeah, I get that. I'm sorry. You apologize in advance. No worries. Lunar Moon, no worries. Okay, so if we go to show all, then we can see all the new stuff. So let's have a little gander, shall we? Not quite the ghost chair. Interesting description. Okay, but these chairs are super cute. We're definitely replacing these with these 100%. Oh, look at them. Okay, so we can like mishmash, mix and match some of those chairs. I appreciate that we've got these covered chairs as well, but we're not going to use those. Got like a nice pew. Oh, the pew would have been really good in the castle. That's a cute love seat. I like that. Ooh, this would be good for doing like pools, right? This is like a really nice deck chair. Riviera lounge chair. That's a good name for it. Lunar Moon, you do love the muddle puddle. Good old muddle puddle. Mackie, we had to learn British English at school, but everyone else was using American English. Classic. You're glad you're doing this because you tried to do this and you had no idea what you're doing. What do you mean, Cass? Ooh, that's a nice table. As is that. Oh, goodness. Okay. What's this described as? Okay, interesting. Barrel of Promise. A nice new barrel. Ooh. Oh, we could probably use this to put plants and stuff on. One sec. I want to see if we can put the... No, we can't put the live plants on it. That's so sad. Eloquence dance floor. I'm not going to be able to fit that in the house, sadly. Another dance floor. And another dance floor. Look at the piano. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, that's very cute. Okay, nice. I like the bucket. Cute little fountain. I'm guessing supposed to be tabletop. Wooden banquet. So can we put that? Yeah, put the fountain on that. Put that on that. Oh, no. Wedding cake to go on top of that. The gravy fountain. Interesting. A nice bar. Double happiness tea set. Oh, that's very cute. Like that. Oh, wait. Can we have this? Are there like other color varieties? Oh, it's a blue one. Yay. I occasionally try and water them. The problem is that it only lets you water them when they need watering. As a Brit, you sometimes say movie just because it's more fun to say. Yeah, there's so many times where I just occasionally use the American versions of stuff. I tried watering the plants once already. You see your beloved Isle flower. We'll get there. Is my throat okay now? It still feels like it's on the verge of going, but it's maybe less sore. Can't you hire a gardener? Yeah, so it's not for the general plants. It's for, it's for these new live plants that came with the fairy pack. Save my game. Thank you, Bella. Hey, listen is broken. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, as we said, at some point I need to redo all of the alerts anyway. Ooh, do we want to change to one of these? I feel like that might be cuter. The original one or the spherical one? I'll let you guys... The circular, it's not sphere. The circular one. let you guys discuss. I feel like the future one and the stone ones are all really cute, but I don't feel really match this vibe. Petals to the metal. Mobile flower trailer. That's cute. Stakes of the heart. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of room. We might need to rejig this a little. There's also a fairy one that has wisteria on it. Yeah, we looked over a few of them, Azela, and people liked the one that we've got currently. Oh, this is what I was kind of after with the plants, right? We'll save this as well. Curious. Wedding aisle. Pardon? Hidden wedding aisle. This more subtle wedding aisle will allow you to place your aisle almost anywhere, such as over any rug, carpet, tile, wooden floor, or flat ground you desire. It will almost be as if this disappears to leave your decorations in pristine condition. Okay, so there's a variety of these. What is the intention of this? Like, will they then actually use this as part of the event? So wait, if we grab a longer one, so the puddle's in the way, but otherwise we could like actually set an aisle. I appreciate you guys memeing. Rachie, the bride, ring bearer, flower girl will all walk down the aisle. So it seems like that's what we want to use. Does anyone know if we can get rid of puddles? Where's my cat? I don't know. He's probably just chilling somewhere. I'll try and see if he wants to come in the next break. See if he wants to come and say hi to you all. Okay. Oh wait, petal lined aisle. That's really what we want. But we want it like here. We need to get rid of the puddle if we can. Banners. Oh, that's cute. It's interesting that it's like one-ended. Ooh. Oh, now I wish we had a bigger house. Sad times. That would be really cool. Like, this would be really fun to just have out the front of the house. Like, instead of this bit. One sec. Let me just... let me have a play. I swear every time I get a new pack, the next 20 minutes is just me going, ooh. Ooh. Pretty new things. Yes, please. Okay, can we get this? Yeah, there's a little closer. Oh, look at that. I mean, if we shuffle things, we press the right key on the keyboard. That's cute, right? If you have a sim that is neat, you can mop puddles. I don't think we do. Latora, if not, turn it around and walk the other way instead. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of restricted because we've got this flower bed here. Why would someone get married in their back garden, though? Why not? Loads of people get married in their own gardens. You want to see the cat? You have two, Ping and Po. Mine is called Arthur. He is a ragdoll. I don't know where he is. I don't imagine he's outside. Oh wait, I'm in shorts. Let's not expose the knees to everybody. Yeah, but so this wasn't for the wedding. This was just, this is cute. I'd like to put this here. Okay, we'll put that just inside. For now, we'll stick with these being the same. But yeah, currently this puddle is the issue. Let's maybe. There you go. Mackie, you were at a garden wedding once. It was really cute. Exactly. For you, is going to be at a castle on Halloween, of course. On a Friday the 13th. And a full moon and blah, 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 blah. Maybe you're just too aero for this, but you thought you had to do it at like a special place. Yeah, but special place is what's special to you, right? Which Sims is this? This is Sims 4. How old is Arthur? He is 1.5 years. He is still a baby. Okay, so I like those flowers. Can probably get rid of the weird ghost chair. Romance fountain. That would have been cool for the castle. Ooh, wait. Have we got some more normal curtains? Oh, they're all huge. That's very sad. Still, I think we might end up using those on some builds. New rug, always good. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that too. Now I'm getting ideas for other builds. Of course. Ooh, that's a cute lantern. Okay, we might make use of that. Centerpiece. We might use it. I'm not convinced. To the moon and back orb lamp. Well, that's intense. I think not. The light and that is very cool. Why is there so much kind of Asian stuff in this? I'm not complaining. I like it. Just curious. Shift the table on the left. Pardon? Shift the table on the left. Shift the table. What? I'm sorry. I'm not understanding what you mean. Tora. Oh, I already moved it. Oh, I see what you mean, Bella. No, I don't think so. You want to see in which universe Halloween falls on Friday the 13th. Shh. I missed half the chat. I'm so good. I'm the best at reading the chat. Okay, show all. We're most of the way through this pack, it looks like. Oh, there's the other pole. Okay, so that's the other end of that. Yeah, that's more aisles. That's the other end of that. That's another aisle. Oh, I appreciate the rainbows. Very cute. Ooh, rainbows and flowers. That's a cute backdrop. Oh, I really want to do like an 80s, like Asian inspired house with the like the conversation pit and the like low lighting and everything's like orange and brown. That would be fun. Like shag carpets and like a big rug in front of a fireplace. What's your obsession with conversation pits? I mean, it depends on the vibe. Like usually I would only do them if I was doing like those kind of 60s, 70s, 80s, maybe inspired builds. The only reason we did it in the apartment is because I thought it would be funny to try and do it not in that scenario. You know? Move the arch to the other end to avoid the puddle. Yeah, we could do. How's the... Right, that's what the background looks this side. It's not terrible. Yeah, see this side you've got the fence in the background. I don't think this side's as pretty. We'd have to like cover stuff up. You know, you can have a conversation outside of a pit. Sounds like you're talking to 90% of metalheads. Yeah, I think the other side is more pretty. I think we could make any side work, to be honest, because we could just, you know, like put some plants in the way to kind of hide the fence somewhat. We definitely don't have enough space out the back, sadly. Yeah, let's see if we can have anybody dispose of the puddle. Oh, or the puddle just disappears by itself. That works too. Sometimes issues just resolve themselves. No talking in the pit, only scream and punch. Exactly. Okay, so which arch are we favoring? The original or the circular one? What are we feeling? That's at least one vote for original. You missed tag. How could you, Faye? I'm officially revoking mod privileges. I'm joking. Circle one is kind of weird. Okay. Most people seem to be preferring the original one. That works well. Do we want the flowers or not? Wait, can we change the color of the flowers? Oh, we can change the color of the flowers. Okay, then I feel like maybe flowers, but in white. Casey Joe, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Okay, we might we might need a longer one. Filter. Where is it? Where was it? What was it even called? Wedding stories. There we go. That's too long. Oh, okay. So it's either too short or too long. Fabulous. We'll just go with this. The red did not fit. I concur. I mean, maybe we just go with single seats. And do we think we have matching ones, or do we think we just go a little bit mishmash? I think there's something to be said for it being a little odd. I think there's something to be said for it all being the exact same chair. What do you all feel? Oops. Not me repeatedly misclicking the same misclick over and over. Do different colored chairs for like the rustic vibes. Oh well, so we can move them over to these like brown ones. But I meant like, do we use the same chair or do you like having kind of different chairs? What do you feel existential dread mostly? That's a mood. I mean, we might be able to fit like some doubles down that one side. So maybe we just go single on one side and double on the other. Saskia, but the flowers do not fit as well with the muted brown chairs. You think? I don't know, I think it's kind of working. I've also completely lost count of how many chairs we've got now. Okay, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so let's go with 12. Again, not seating all the guests. Because, you know, who has the right number of chairs for all their guests? How are we looking? I don't think that's terrible. It's not the best by any means. The single double format is very disturbing. It is, but we can't really fit two. Let's have a look. Can we fit two? I mean, we can do double double. Just single people on one side, couples on the other. Wait, with 4 lots of 4 would be more chairs than we've got guests. I mean, that doesn't matter, right? Is that better? Is that less stressful? The flowers on the chairs do fit your planted flowers, though. Focus on the yellow archway. Single. What do we think? Is that better? Feels like it's better. Now I'm wondering whether we should move it. Move the whole thing forward. One sec. Let me just get rid of these for a sec. Because if we move this somewhat forward, figure out how much forward. That much forward. Can we get these closer? Actually think maybe we have them coming in. Sims. Ay, ay, ay. I'm trying. Okay. Sims isn't liking that. Okay, right, we'll go back to having them that way. Yeah, I was trying to create a nicer backdrop. I'm not sure that it's really worked. Feels like there needs to be something there now. See if we can fudge this a little bit. Yeah, it's not terrible. Cash's crew, thank you for the follow. How you doing today? Thank you for the GG. You made Amy Winehouse in your Sims. Nice. For anything particular or just for fun? Well, I mean, hopefully we should get at least a nice, you know, can you picture it? I feel like that would make for a relatively nice screenshot already. Do you have big, tall, grassy plants in the building mode? Maybe? Potentially? Okay, so we'll put the sign like here, maybe. What other colors can we get this in? I feel like kind of pale yellows is kind of been the vibe thus far. Oops. No. Stop it. Go down. There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of vaguely coming together, right? Doesn't look like a total mess. I think, considering I'm the one that's doing this, this isn't the worst thing we've ever seen. What on earth was that noise? Oh, just me just going, Why don't I use move objects? No cheats, no mods, no CC. So I guess if we've got the guests then just miscellaneously coming around, if we like move these chairs back a little, we maybe move the... Excuse me? There we go. We'll move this round here. Then we can put this under the pergola. Just throw miscellaneous flowers onto a random flower pot on you. I think probably not. But having some lights down here would probably be a good idea. I'm just worried that they're going to be like in the way. Oh, that would be cool if you could put the lights like in the bottom of the stands. Fairy lights on the poles around it. Yeah, is there like actually fairy lights on poles? Is that a thing? What? That was weird. Something shuffled away from my music. Back to my music, please. What type of lot is this? It's just a normal lot. It's a house that we've built. You don't know what pack? Maybe city living. Okay. Hanging stars? That's not what you're talking about. Do you know what it's called off the top of your head? See if I can find it. I think we have city living. Yeah, we've got various fairy lights. I don't remember there being fairy lights on poles, but maybe we do and I just never noticed. Oh, we've got these ones. Got these ones from Life and Death. Oh, we got these ones from City Living. Is that the ones you meant? There are poles with lights in Seasons. Oh, really? How did I miss those ones? String light. Oh, they were lanterns. String lights. Yeah, I mean, these aren't on poles, though. These are just, like, miscellaneous lights. Is this a wedding? Yeah, we're setting up for a wedding. You like the Life and Death one? Yeah, I think the Life and Death one works. Let's just have a look at what other colors we've got this in. Okay, so the City Living one we can have in white, so that would work quite nicely. I mean, we could have the Life and Death one in white as well, but honestly, I think maybe just the kind of default one. Like, I think actually the pop of color is quite nice. What do you think? Oh, Irene Popo, hi. I've just noticed you're here. Did you hop across from the other platform? When did you come across? Welcome across. You'll have a little character you can customize if you'd like on the bottom of the screen. I just put the link in chat. Also, Casey Joe came across, but because their first comment was them playing the mini game, I didn't see it because the commands got filtered out. Welcome across. How are you doing today? The Life and Death one is cute. Okay, we'll go for the Life and Death one. So now the question is, how do I find the pole, the matching pole? Show all items. Why is this not working? I would like all items from Life and Death. Thank you. Oh, do we not just have a pole? Why do we only have half of this? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Right, let's do this the other way around, I think. Where do we want this to start? Like there? It's not particularly straight, but I don't think we're going to get any better than that. Okay, we're going to need to do a bit of a reshuffle. Can't intersect. Okay. Random share. Sure, we'll sort that in a sec. Yeah, this now does make these lights unnecessarily long. Maybe we only need one lot. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Maybe we only need the one lot? Like just at the end, do you think? Yeah, what do you mean you don't just want magic floating lights? Oh, everybody wants their games, right? Miscellaneous floating things. Yeah, see, we could just do it short. I think that works better. I don't think it needs to be. You'd extend it, oh, you think? Okay, so for comparison, if we do the extension on the other side, Kenny. Whoops. Like that. You see it comes quite far back. What do we think? What are you saying higher to, Honor? Callie, thank you for the follow. Do that and have the entrance through the lights. Okay, I mean, I'm happy to change it to being this if you guys think that looks better. I was uncertain when I was doing it, so if you guys are feeling a particular way, we'll just run with that. How do you customize your little character? So I dropped the link in chat, but the short version is you do !buy and then space and then what you'd like to customize. Cool. Well, this is certainly looking more wedding-y than just randomly having it in the garden. So I think that's a win, right? Hi from the Philippines. Hi. Double Egg. Nice name. It's a solid entrance for the venue to add the extra lights. Yeah, I mean, if you think like they'd be coming from this side, right? So we could then move this to being like here, right? No, that seems too in the way. Like there? Maybe? Kind of feels like we need like a little table. Surfaces, accent, tables. It's not really what I'm after. That might work, maybe. Oops. I mean, I guess it is like this is all quite kind of country chic, so I guess having like this isn't going to be hugely like out of character. Just because then it creates like an obvious pathway through here, right? You're doing great, Faye, don't worry. Just add some of those big bunches of flowers as well. What, at the other end? Like down here? Is that what you mean? Oh yeah, they're like clashing with the border of the plot. Keep forgetting that's the thing. There's like a buffer. You can't like put stuff right against the edge always. You think it adds nice separation? What, like putting something here, do you mean? Oh, I guess you could just have something like hidden behind it slightly. So let's just do the size trick, I think. Like that? Yes, move objects would work, but I don't use cheats, Casey Joe. Rachie, you can, if you keep buying, like every time you buy, it randomizes to another style, so you can just keep going until you get something that you feel suits you better. Might be slightly more feminine presenting hairstyle, maybe. More flowers. Yeah, let's be real. Is there any such thing as too few flowers? I think not. The wedding setup is beautiful. Well, thank you. Yeah, and we've still left ourselves with like a nice entrance to kind of come round to. Like, I thought it'd be cute to put a wedding cake on there. I think we've still got enough space to do that. I'm just going to put this here. Am I? magically jumped up into the air. No, I think I'm going to leave that basic, I think. Oh yeah, so that has now covered us for the light situation as well, hasn't it? We don't need to don't actually need to put any more lights anywhere. Let's just scrap all of this for now then. Does anyone know, because it said that there's new gameplay, right? Do we know what gameplay? So it said like a meal and stuff, so do we need to be building somewhere for people to have a meal? Do we need to build somewhere for like them to have a party, etc.? It looks like you know. I'm glad, Irene. Loon Moon, you had a witch hat, but it's gone, so now you have to roll through it all again. Lunar Moon, any items that you had on Peeps will be in your inventory, so if you go onto the Steam game, you can re-equip stuff. Anything that's in your inventory you can access from the Steam game. So this is currently in early access. Oh, no, it's not in early access. It's in pre-alpha. So it's invite only into the Steam game. But if you are interested in doing that, if you're interested in re-equipping and having a look at the game, if you join the Discord, you can drop me a message and I'll send you a code. But yes, invite only right now because it's still very much being made. You can choose if you want to have a rehearsal dinner or not. Oh, okay. So I think probably not have a rehearsal dinner. But I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty happy with this. I feel like it should make for a decent screenshot. I feel like we maybe need to plant some big flower like here. Maybe. But I don't know. I think this is worked out fairly well. What a complex thing. Oh, no worries. Casey, we're talking about the little characters at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, it's a little game that I made. Please send you code. Yeah, so if you start a support ticket on the server, Lunar Moon, asking for a code, I'll send it across in there. I've still got quite a few codes left, so. How did I turn the chairs? So because I have, if you go to game options, game camera, and then turn on Sims 3 camera, then you can hold Alt when you rotate to do it in fine movements. And same with moving, you can hold Alt to do fine movements. It's helpful. Very useful for making slightly hodgepodge builds. But yes, lovely people of the stream, I take a 5-minute break every hour to refill my drinks and have a stretch. You should also move a little and get something to drink. I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm just going to save quickly first. Just to be safe. But yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Be right back. was slightly delayed by the appearance of a cute kitty. Hi. You all asked to see the king, and here he is. Should we give him some snacks? Hello, everybody. Hey, Arthur. Arthur. Oh, let's not do that. Arthur. Do you want a treat? Oh, he's too busy exploring the room. Are you coming up? I think he's coming. Arthur. Yes, come on, buddy. Come on. My baby. You don't want the treat? Is the mic in the way? Hey, you know the rules. Gotta be cute. She just took the treat out of my hand and ran away. It's been in a bit of a weird mood. I hope he's okay. Here you go. He's gorgeous. The big floof. You okay, baby? Oh, chair's stuck. Oh. Okay. I think he's okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry about brief deviance with the kitty. Having a 5-minute break is so corporate. Yeah, I mean, it's looking after health, right? And like, I have issues with my throat fairly frequently, with it kind of getting too tired and like losing my voice, and you know, I have issues with posture and muscle strength, and you know, need to lie down and all this sort of stuff. So breaks just are a really good way of me looking after myself, like breaking up the stream a little bit. But it also serves as a really nice way of running ads. So Twitch will run ads for you. If you don't manually run them, it runs them for you. So it can interrupt gameplay. So if I take a break, as long as the break is at least 3 minutes per hour, then I can control when the ads run, which means that I can make sure that the ads run when I'm not here, so that no one is missing anything. Arthur, want a treat? No, he doesn't want a treat. He wants to run around. Your favorite burnt marshmallow? Mm-hmm. Latora, let's be honest. We just have issues, full stop. This is very, very true. Will the wedding happen? Will the wedding happen now? No. I think the wedding will probably happen the next stream, which will be Monday. We'll give ourselves... What are you doing, Arthur? We'll give ourselves time to just like make sure we've got it looking how we want to. Blah blah blah, and then yeah, and then we can do the wedding kind of straight away when we start gaming on Monday, because then we will have the whole stream to do the wedding and we don't have to feel like we're rushing it, leaving you on a cliffhanger. Exactly. I'll give you a reason to come back, right? Because otherwise I know you'd all leave me. Being a weirdo is what he's doing. He is my child after all. This is very true. Also, as much as this is chaos, it's kind of a vibe having this in the corner. But yeah, let's maybe not plant a full tree just for this. Can we wangle this somehow? What are you doing, Arthur? He's just flopped on the floor behind me. Lovely lavender. I do like lavender. Sadly, not going to be having much lavender around anytime soon, as I'm pretty sure it's not good for the kitty. They say pets are like their owners. Mm-hmm. You think planting a tree because of a wedding is really sweet. Actually, this is true. This is true. Yeah, I think there's a thing with lavender and cats. Maybe I'm misremembering that. A marriage tree. Is that what we need to do? We need to plant one of these weird trees and just call it a marriage tree. Was it even this one? Is it this one? No, I think it was this one. I think it was this weird one. Marriage tree. You know, it's glitching into stuff. We'll call it the Bethesda marriage tree. I mean, it's something. Latora, your mum's garden is lavender, 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 and all the neighbors' cats still come. Interesting. Faye, do you know why lavender isn't cat safe? Why do you kind of like it? I know, right? Like, it's kind of a thing. The Bethesda marriage tree. If only we could name it. Ikea Rota, thank you for the follow. Hi, Kendall. You know my live is nearly over, but you're glad to see you back. Thank you, Kendall. That's really kind. Yeah, it's nice to be back. I miss the stream when I'm away. If nothing else. Latora, you wonder why they won't leave her garden alone. They come rubbing up against it. Interesting. Oh, lavender oil causes liver damage. That's not good. You going up, Arthur? Yay! Cat cam for a change. Hi, baby. Hi. Beautiful boy. Right, sorry. I was trying to find something like that to kind of break that line up. Whoa! That was not his smartest jump. It's not toxic like Lily's small amounts wouldn't kill him. Interesting. Yeah, he fully just like smacked into the desk. He jumped onto, so my desk is in like two parts, and the back bit is what the camera is resting on, and he just like jumped really heavily onto that, so it shook, and then obviously the camera is not particularly sturdily written down. Kendall, you had nothing to watch over the last couple of days. Oh, I'm sorry. He's the most handsome boy, aren't you? I think he wants his food. Did I just call him fat? Did I? I mean, he's a bit chonk. He's not super chonk. He's a little chonk. He's an acceptable level of chonk. He also wants letting out. 1 second. Can't open the door if you're in the way. Here we go. He's not chonk, he's just like 100% floof. We can't recolor this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sold on that bush, you know. I think maybe I've gone a little overkill. Maybe we do just have a little gap. I'm still not sold on the Bethesda tree, to be honest. Or maybe we put the Bethesda tree over in this gap. I don't know. I think the Bethesda tree kind of is okay there. Maybe a little overkill. What do we think? Hi, Aoife. How you doing? You were joking. I'm sure you were, Kendall. I'll just go cry now. When is it not silly goose hours, Faye? When is it not silly goose hours? Can we recolor this tree? No. What do we think? The Bethesda tree there? I think we've got quite a nice little layout here. In my head, I'm picturing that the screenshot is going to be like here, maybe. Like we get a little bit of the lantern, we get a bit of the background, we get some of the plants and stuff. You wish there was a tree with lights. I think there is. Yeah, look, tree with lights. Part of business and hobbies. Don't cry, you're too far away to wipe my tears. Oh, thanks. Aoife, you're good. I'm glad you're well. You had a busy week with your kitten. Did you get a new kitten, Aoife? You've got to get that pack. My camera just refreshed. What do you mean? It's a botanical name, Bethesda circulate. Now that's a wedding tree. Okay, so do we need to get rid of the other weird bonsai and put in this? What color are we feeling? I mean, everything else at this wedding is kind of vaguely yellow. Do we want to go with the yellow one? Kind of dark and autumnal? Okay, so this light one blends in the most. But do we want it to blend in? Or would we like a red one that stands out? You like the bluish green one. That is a surprise to no one. Surprised you don't want the black one, the goth tree. Aoife, you did it on Monday. There's a little pic in the Discord. Ah, okay. Sorry, my presence on Discord has been appalling this week. Autumn fits the world in the background. Yeah. Like if you look at the rest of the forest, like the yellow one definitely blends in the most. But like, oh, I don't know. I think that one blends in the most. That one just vanishes into the rest of the scenery, like pale one. But like, do we want it to blend in? Do we have seasons? Yes, we do have seasons, Saskia. What do we think? So currently Faye thinks the dark one. I think the dark one's maybe a little too I mean, it's not really that contrasted. I feel like it's going to stand out like a sore thumb in a screenshot though. Do you know what I mean? Lunar Moon, you finished your lasagna. Very nice. I'm envious. I have not had lasagna in a minute. Lasagna is one of those foods I feel like it's really tasty, but it also takes quite a long time to make. You know, the Discord link down in the panel isn't working. Oh. Yeah, because I changed it. Like, we had enough people that were boosting the server, Mackie, that we were using. We had a custom link. But I think people have stopped. Like, I don't think we have that many people boosting the server anymore. So I think we've lost the custom link, which is very sad. Yeah, I think so. I think we need 17 boosts. Somewhere on like 15 now. Or something like that. I think we've still got the tag. We've just lost the custom link. What build are you doing? So we've got this cute little country cabin. And the couple that live here are finally looking to actually get married. And you know, they have a bit of spare money. They're usually pretty economical, so we thought maybe having the wedding at the house would be nice, but we also didn't have a lot of space. So we were just trying to fit a kind of wedding, yeah, like a nice little wedding section into the garden. I think we've done a pretty good job. It's your fault. It's all your fault, Faye. How could you? You're listening, you're just putting your food chopping away. No worries, Kendall. I appreciate you listening. I will also say, I really appreciate all of you on any platform who are just sitting and watching and lurking away. I know a lot of you are quite regularly watching me and don't ever chat. Like, I can occasionally see the names of people coming in, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here even if you're not chatting. Like, feel under no obligations to chat ever. Your presence is still appreciated. Latora, you're lurking, sorry, trying to do the housework. No worries. Bossy lady, you're lurking and working. Yeah, see, lots of you have me on in the background while you're doing other stuff, or people who just don't feel like chatting. It's absolutely fine. I just wanted to, just wanted to say I appreciate you. Save it to the gallery. So the house is already on the gallery. This version with the wedding stuff isn't. If you'd like me to put a wedding version up on the gallery, I'm happy to do that. Unavailableus. Unavailableus. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Nope, no mods, no cheats, no CC. Curie, hi. You missed me, thank you, that's really sweet. Rachie, you work from home, so you're lurking for a bit now. No worries. Lunamoon, you're lasagna-ing and chilling. Classic combo. Look at me being all sweet and nice. It happens from time to time. And yes, I appreciate the support, Kendall. Thank you. But lovely people of the stream, we have run over for today. I'm going to save and exit. When we come to actually doing the wedding, whatever state the house is in at that point, I will save that to the gallery. So that will be on Monday. So there will be a like wedding version of the house that is uploaded to the gallery. And just in case anybody wants that. But cool, lovely people of the stream. For those who are new here, I am Sam Lee. I stream 5 days a week from Monday to Friday from 4 until 7. So it's just after 7 o'clock now. Streaming should be as normal next week. I may have to take Friday off. The following week I'm on holiday, so that's going to be the first time where I'm actually away. But hopefully I will use next week to experiment with doing some streams from my phone, doing some streams from my laptop. We'll see how those go. So it might be that I can do a couple of short streams while I'm away, but we'll see. For those who are new here, in my bio on whatever platform you're watching is my link tree, which has all my social links. if you want to follow me on other platforms, if you want to listen to my music, if you want to play my game, if you want to come and chat with us on the Discord, etc., etc. That's all in my Linktree, in my bio. I'm off to Scotland. Yeah, I'm off to Scotland. Going to Scotland and not visiting family for the first time in a very long time. But yeah, so thank you all very much for watching. I will inevitably speak to some of you in the Discord in like 2 seconds anyway. But for the rest of you, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I will see some of you lovely people again soon. Thank you very much for watching. For those of you on Discord, on Twitch, I'm gonna raid Cinderella, who has been in our community for a while. I'm not sure if she's new to streaming or kind of just coming back to streaming. But yeah, it's apparently her first affiliate stream, so I thought we'd just go and share the love a little bit there. If you want to come across, great. If you don't worry. Don't spam her chat, please. We're just coming across to share the love. If you like her content, throw her a follow. That's great. If you don't, that's okay. Just leave. Please don't go across and cause trouble. That's not why I raid. It's just sharing the love. For everybody else, I will see you soon. Thank you all very much for watching. Bye for now.